Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'll be answering this question of why do you feel that sometimes that you can't live without your daydreams? Because a question I've seen people ask is, I don't want to stop my daydreaming because I can see myself living a life without my daydreaming, or I can see my life beyond this daydreaming. This daydreaming has helped me so much. The imaginary friends in my imaginary world have really came through in my life when I was feeling down, when I was feeling anxious, when I was feeling stressed, when I was even feeling suicidal. They really came through. So, and I can't see myself living a life without daydreaming. It's actually a understandable thing, and I'm going to be explaining to you some of the reasons why you really feel that you can't live without your daydreaming, and one of the reasons why it contributes to that aspect of you not wanting to stop your excessive daydreaming. The first reason is, of course, a coping mechanism. So, the daydreaming is something you use to cope with the stresses and the anxieties of daily life. So, because when something is a coping mechanism, it helps you like to manage those emotions temporarily. It's like it's providing you this temporary relief from those negative emotions. So, when you don't have that thing, all those emotions, all those unprocessed emotions, all those traumas, all those unhealed wounds come to the surface. And when they come to the surface, they might feel so overwhelming for you to feel or to process in the moment, because you've never really you may be carrying emotions from 20 years ago, 30 years ago, depending on your age. So when all these emotions you've buried deep within you come to the surface, they may be so overwhelming to the point that you really feel helpless managing them. You really feel so overwhelmed by them. So that's why you really feel that you can't live without your daydreaming, because now daydreaming provides you a temporary escape from these emotions, or a coping mechanism for these emotions, a safe refuge away from these negative emotions. The second reason is emotional attachment. So you've been daydreaming for quite some time. You've made some friends there. You've made some adventures. You've made some relationships in your imaginary world. So you are so attached and you're so connected to those people or those places in your imaginary world to the point that you really feel that it's your reality. Like it's a place you can't live without. And actually, when we get attached to something, it gives us a sense of security, and you don't want to lose that sense of security because we feel that it's part of us. So that's why you merely feel that you can't live without it, because you feel a sense of love towards those people in your daydreams, or towards your imaginary world, or towards your vivid imagination. The other reason is imagination and creativity. Actually, one of the common fears of most daydreamers is feeling that if they stop daydreaming, their imagination and creativity will also stop. And also, and something about being imagination and creativity is, maybe you're writing a book, maybe you're writing an article on fan fiction, or maybe you're just an artist and you're using your daydreams to help you with all those things, even in your career. So what happens is, you feel that the moment you stop the daydreaming now, your creativity and your imagination will go down. So that's why you may really feel that you can't really live without it. You'd rather just keep with it, even if it's stressing you, because you don't want to lose that imagination and creativity that the maladaptive daydreaming is providing you with. The other reason is lack of alternatives. So mostly, if for one to have a coping mechanism, and a coping mechanism they've gotten used to, or something they or a habit they've gotten used to, is because they have gotten used to this habit to the point that they really feel that you can't find another alternative for your stress, for your anxiety. So because you used to daydreaming as a way of coping, or as a way of helping you when you're feeling stressed and when you're feeling overwhelmed by your day-to-day responsibilities, when you lack an alternative, you'll always feel that you can't live without it. If you had alternatives like therapy or mindfulness practices, at least you would consciously say like, let me go for therapy. But for some people, therapy may not be affordable, or it may not be reachable for them. So they may feel that without daydreaming, actually they can't do anything. And especially when the people in your real life are not understanding your situation. Let's say your parents are unavailable, or your friends cannot understand you, so you really feel that because you don't have an alternative, you just have to stick to the people in your imaginary world. The last reason is fear of change. Actually, change is a very, very challenging thing. Like changing your life. Let's say you've been used to daydreaming for 10 years, 5, 15 years. You can't just snap your finger and change like that. No. The mind has gotten used to that thing, that's daydreaming, as a way of as your way of life. It's gotten habitual to the point that the mind feels that that is just who you are. Like you've developed an identity out of this. You even identify yourself as a maladaptive daydreamer, which is still an identity. It's not you. It's not the authentic you. It is just you because of a symptom which is caused by a root cause. So when you identify yourself with this thing, change will be really, really hard because you've lived your life around this cycle or around these confines of this maladaptive daydreaming. So when you hear someone talking about, hey, how about try therapy to change? Of course, you'll feel a bit resistant because you feel that that's a part of you. You'll feel that that's a part of you don't want to lose. And the mind would also feel that no, that's just your identity and there's no need to change it or there's no need to stop it. And you really feel that you can't really live without it because you've lived with it for 10 years, 20 years. So it's gotten so comfortable to the point that you can't think of a life beyond it. So that's the comfort of familiar pain. So when something is so familiar, it feels safe. And when it feels safe, it feels predictable. And when it feels predictable to the mind, it feels that it's the best place for you to be. So that's why you may really feel that you can't live without your daydreaming because it's become part of you in quotes. So those are the reasons why you may really feel that you can't live without your daydreaming, or why you may also feel that your daydreaming has really helped you in your life. Yes, and it's actually true. It has helped you. And when you are in this place, it can really be challenging for you to really challenge the daydreaming. But here's the thing, what you can do is ask yourself a question like, what are you missing out on life because of your daydreaming? Just a simple question like that can really help you start your gradual journey of taking your life back from an imaginary world, because you are taking your life back from your imagination. That's how you are. That's what healing is all about. You are taking your life back. So go easy on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, and always know that this real world is where you deserve to be, and this is where you have to put in more work. Hope you found that informative, guys. Until next time, have a lovely day.